One day, the road led us to Saint Petersburg. In this remarkable city, remarkable people live. The heroine of today's video is Anya. From childhood, she was an unusual child, drawn to creativity and always standing out from the crowd. She was always attracted to various creative professions and artistic fields. She was naturally pulled toward art. In this, she was supported and encouraged by her mother. This is one of her early sculptures, one of the first she created. But today, Anya is working on something more important, though we'll talk about that a bit later.
Unfortunately, the sculpture doesn't rotate. We need to turn on the light to get a better look at it. It's called Friends. It's actually my graduation project. The story behind it is about a boy who became an orphan. The only thing left to him as an inheritance was a she-donkey named Violetta.
In general, the theme of animals has always been very important for Anya as a sculptor. That's where she began. But later she moved to a higher level, starting to work with human faces and more serious subjects. Here is a sculpture titled God's Love for Humanity. It's a profound and deeply meaningful theme explored by the artist. There is a great deal of light within Anya, and she expresses that light through her ability to create sculptures.
For me, all my works are important. But the most important work is the one I am doing right now. That is truly the most significant for me. However, it's not yet finished or complete. It's still in the project stage, in the process of creation. I believe a work is truly ready when you look at it and realize there's nothing more to add, that it's already complete. Of course, you can. You could endlessly want to keep refining your work. But the moment you no longer feel the need to touch it, when you believe it is finished, that is when you can say, this work is ready. You always need to know when to stop. Doubts will always arise, whether something should have been done or not. It's important for you to feel that your work is complete, because that gives you the confidence to move forward.
Anya values the warmth of memories from the past about her loved ones and family.
But the warmth comes through. Warmth in the book is conveyed through old belongings, not items bought at antique shops, but things left behind by parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. They touched these objects, cherished them, experienced life through them. The comfort comes from the present century, while the warmth comes from memories of the past. What is better? You can decide for yourself.
For Anya, Saint Petersburg is not just a city and not simply a home, it is a symbol. It is from here that she draws her inspiration and her creative vision. Visiting numerous museums and encountering great, infinite, one could even say eternal, art has filled her since childhood. She lives in the world of art with all her soul. Every morning, Anya goes to her workshop, which is located on the grounds of a Catholic church in Saint Petersburg.
Because work is like a prayer. For me, when I work, I am praying. Of course, you can pray in a church where there are many people, where 2 or 3 may be sitting behind you. But on the other hand, there is a kind of prayer where you need to speak one-on-one with God. Work is like that kind of prayer. It is a mystery. Like when 2 people are together in something intimate, a secret where no one else should be present. In the same way, when you work, it is a mystery, and there is no need for outsiders to be there. There is nothing to fear if you believe you have done everything you were meant to do in life. But in truth, everyone is afraid. After life on earth, you return home. The soul was given by God. Where did you come from? You came from God. And so, you return home. Once, a girl told me, "Why be afraid to leave this world, if it is created in the image and likeness of another world? And how much more beautiful and perfect must that other world be, if this one is only a reflection of it?" It's astonishing.
It was astonishing to watch how a crucifix is created. I was used to seeing this image only in a church, already finished, and I had never thought that behind every crucifix, beyond the image of Christ, there is an artist who created it, with their own destiny, their own views, their own inner world, and their own experiences, all of which they embed into their work. And later, over time, the crucifix will find its place in a church, where people will come, kneel, and pray. Pray to the Lord while looking at the crucifix created by Anya.